Welcome to episode 5 of Listen at Lunch. Today's Tuesday's tips, tools, and techniques. I've poured some coffee in my favorite mug, so let's get going. I've been asked to give you a list of must-have paper crafting tools. Today is about those crafting staples that you need to have on hand and with you in order to successfully craft. I'm giving you my top 10 list. Okay, let's go. Number 1 is paper snips. You need a good sharp pair of paper snips, and these are just that. Whether you need to cut paper to make a banner or fussy cut an image that you don't have a die cut for, or you need to cut some ribbon, these are a must. Number 2, adhesives. Stampin' Up! Has quite a few choices. The first one I'll tell you about is double-sided Snail Adhesive. It's double-sided, instant bonding, easy to apply and refill. It also has a protective cover over the tape when not in use. Another adhesive is our tear and tape. This is a strong adhesive with a tearable paper backing for easy sticking. This is perfect for boxes and 3D items. Where's my next one? Mini glue dots. Here we go. These are instant dots of adhesive, and there's no mess or drying time. This is great for holding heavier embellishments or bows and small corners where a strong bond is needed. You get 300 dots in this little box. Mini glue dots. Next one is Multipurpose liquid glue. Somebody's going to laugh at that. This attaches glitter and other embellishments. It has 2 tips, a pen tip and a broad tip. It's a really strong bond. If you use it and attach it to your piece right away, you have some wiggle room to move things around for just the right spacing. It works great on designer series paper, cardstock, 3D projects, boxes. And if you use this and you let it dry, you let it sit until it dries kind of clear, which takes a couple minutes, the glue becomes more like a glue dot. So this is really crafter's dream glue. Another adhesive is, well, I consider it adhesive, is our Dimensionals. These are double-sided adhesive foam dots, and they add depth and dimension. If you want something popped up, this is a must-have. You have your choice of the regular hexagon Stampin Dimensionals that are 3/8 inch, or the mini Dimensionals that are 1/8 inch. The 3/8 inch come in a package of 300, and the 1/8 inch come in a package of 720. These are definitely a must-have. Okay, so we've gone through the adhesives. That was number 2. Number 3 is a bone folder. And this bone folder, no elephants were hurt in the making of this bone folder. You need to know that right away. This helps you score easily and make crisp folds on paper. You know, like designer series paper or cardstock especially. Okay, so that's a bone folder. That was number 3. Number 4 is the Take Your Pick tool. This is a multi-purpose tool for meticulous tasks. That's hard to say. And it's another must-have. Tacky putty. Don't screw it because you just pull the cap off. This is the tacky putty end. And when you turn this, you will move up the tacky putty and that picks up sequins and paper accents and small pieces. So, and you get 2 of these with this Take Your Pick tool, and you can buy these separately as refills as well. The other end, let me put this back on, and you just pull the cap off. You don't twist it, because if you twist it, then you're pushing that putty up. The other end unscrews. You have a paper piercer, and you have a mini spatula, and there's a lock and unlock position. This mini spatula is great for lifting up rhinestones, or little small adhesive backed pearls. Okay, and then also included, if you twist this off and pull it out, you can set that aside. Also is a stylist with a small tip and a large tip. So all this comes with your Take Your Pick tool. That's a great tool to have. Okay, the next up is number 5. It's a clear block size E. Oh, and I pulled out D. Wouldn't you know it? Well, Stampin' Up! Has 9 sizes of acrylic blocks. And if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose D or E. E is just under 3.5 inches by just under 4.5 inches. It's a good medium-sized block that'll fit most of your cling and photopolymer stamps. And then it's grooved here for easy gripping. So that's really nice. Yep, clear block E. Okay, that was number 5. Number 6 is our Simply Shammy. Now this looks pretty messed up, but it's not. It is a pink chamois, exactly that. It's reusable, and it's an effortless stamping cleaning mat. So you just add water and wipe your stamps on the chamois. It's really durable, and it picks up, you can pick it up to get the ink off little sections, narrow strips on your stamps. There's no lint or chemicals, and the ink will stain the chamois. Obviously, you can tell. It stains the chamois for sure, but it won't transfer to your fingers or other stamps. When it starts to dry, usually around the edges, when it starts to dry, just run it under the faucet with warm water. And it fits neatly in my next must-have tool, a clear stamping case for storage and travel. Okay, so number 7 then goes to my clear stamping cases. There are 3 sizes. Here's wide for accessories and card kits. They come in a set of 4. So here's the wide. I put envelopes and stamps in one of these and a little pad to write notes for my cards. This one I decorated, and I put a handle on the end of it, and this houses some of my cards. So you can throw these in your purse. You can also put all your must-have supplies for a quick run out the door. To travel with. Yep. Okay, so that was one size. That's the wide stamp case. This is the half wide stamp case. So this is great for business cards, a small pen, candies. I have a little kit in here, so it's housing the supplies for this kit. It's great for gifts because you can decorate it, and this one was for some Christmas tags. Very cute, huh? So that's the half wide. And then I showed you the standard size case. Where did it just go? Where did it just go? The standard size case, there we go, is, let's see, This one houses the Shammy, and it also houses our stamp sets, both photopolymer and cling stamp sets. And then it has a little casing here, so you could actually decorate it if you didn't want to see the yucky part. You could decorate it or say what it is and slip it under the cover. But each of these sizes, these 3 sizes, the wide, the standard, and the half wide, come in a set of 4. So these are handy dandy. These are must have. That was number 7 on my list. Number 8 is my Stampin Pierce Mat. Stick that over there. This mat protects your work surface, and it gives you even pressure and ink coverage. It's definitely a must-have for the photopolymer stamp sets in particular, because of the pressure and the even keel of the mat. So it works great for that. And if you like to add paper piercing to your products, your projects, cards or otherwise, this is also a must-have because you're not damaging what's underneath. So this is definitely a great little mat. Okay, number 9 is our silicone craft sheet. And you place this rubber mat under your project when you're applying any kind of Stampin' Up! Adhesives, and it keeps your work surface adhesive free. I love this, and you can also take this to go. This works great with all of our adhesives as well as a glue gun. See, it's just a rubber piece that can travel with you. Okay, the last, number 10. Think you know what number 10 is? It's our paper trimmer. It's lightweight, it's portable, it's perfect for making stable and straight cuts. You have a scoring blade, you have a cutting blade. It's both imperial and metric measurements, and the ruler and guide are protected by a white plastic cover. It reaches out to 17 inches by 12, a little over 12 this way. And the right side here is for cutting real thin strips. So you have this guide, this blocker here that will cup your paper so that it stays straight, and this kind of securely stays down, catches, if you will. Okay, so there you have it. Those are my top 10 must-have crafting items. I always have my large tote next to me, and that's loaded with all my supplies. So I keep that right next to me when I'm crafting at home. But I do take the one wide kit right here. I have that packed with it's a grab and go kit for me, and it keeps all the supplies in a clear container. And I just, when I'm going off to for a little bit of a drive, or where I'm going to visit someone and I'm going to do a little bit of crafting, I take this with me because it's just compact and grab and go, and it holds the basic essentials: paper snips, Snail, multi-purpose liquid glue, dimensionals, a clear block, and the silicone mat. So what's in your toolkit? How can I help you with your crafting supplies? You'll find all of these items and more on my website, and I'll be sure to give you the ingredients list on my video, in the description of this video. All right, you can go to my website right up here, and we're still using this host code for right now for orders under $150. Remember, don't be stuck at home. Be safe at home and do some crafting therapy. I have online classes, which include products to make cards and memory keeping albums and all kinds of crafts. My upcoming card class, Inkin Latte, which is cards and coffee, this month is focusing on sending more cards. You'll make, if you join me, you'll make 6 beautiful cards, 2 each of 3 designs, using the Noble Peacock paper. Here's a little sneak peek of the 3 cards. And this Peaceful Moment stamp set. You'll need to register by Monday the 20th of April to get your supplies prepped and ready. It's $15, and I'll have them ready for porch pickup by April 27th, or I can mail them to your home for $3 more. Like I said, each card is using the Noble Peacock Designer Series paper, which is gorgeous, and the Peaceful Moment stamp set. And I cut all the supplies and pieces and have them ready for you to just stamp and assemble. If you want to add $20 to your class fee to have this stamp set accompany your card kit, or purchase it on your own by placing a $40 order online, and your card kit is free. So once you register for that, I'll email you the instructions in a PDF, and I'll also have a Zoom crafting session on Wednesday, April 29th at 1 p.m. so we can make the cards together. And usually that last Wednesday of each month is when we get together to make cards. So that's why we're going to have a Zoom crafting session, so that we can stamp together but separately. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Listen at Lunch. If you have a topic you'd like me to cover, let me know by email or direct message on Facebook. I really appreciate your support of my small business. Stay well and stay safe.